Hi, this is Brandon from Watches on You. Today, we're going to be taking a look at a new watch that I purchased. This is the Casio G-Shock GM2100. Now, we haven't really featured any affordable watches on the channel in really a long time, and I just wanted to give you guys a quick look at this, which is a watch I just bought. It's actually my first G-Shock. I know we've reviewed G-Shocks on the channel, but that's mostly been at like Continental Diamond, and it's watches that they're selling. But I decided to purchase this watch actually from Continental Diamond. And I was I was shocked to see it in the store just because this watch is under such high demand, but they actually had this and some of the other color variations. So I was kind of pleased with that. Again, we don't get paid if you guys buy watches from Continental Diamond. I'm just telling you I bought it there because if one of you guys are looking for this piece, it's kind of hard to find for retail. So maybe give them a call just to see if they have any. If you guys know of other retailers that have it for retail, leave it in the comments. But as of now, they were the only place that I could find that had this piece. So I was really excited to see it. And really the reason that this watch is in such high demand is because it's the Casioak. It's the metal version of the Casioak rather, because there was originally a plastic version of this piece, or rubber rather, that had a similar form factor, but this watch is a metal capped version of that. And it actually is sort of funny because there were several mods that were for the Casioak models that weren't metal to make them metal, because it made them look a lot more like the Audemars Piguet Royal Oak design. And it's kind of funny that Casio decided to make their own version of this, and the demand has totally skyrocketed. The retail for this watch is $200, but they regularly go for around $300 on eBay and other sites like that. And so there's obviously a huge demand. And I think it has a lot of great kind of value for what you're paying. I mean, $200 is very affordable for watches. And the fact that you actually get both brushed and polished finishes on this piece is really impressive. And the fact that it's a metal G-Shock, it's one of the cheapest metal G-Shocks you can buy. And in my opinion, it's the best looking out of all the ones that we've reviewed. It's kind of understated. I mean, you wouldn't be faulted for kind of thinking it was a like mechanical watch even from afar. It really doesn't look like that because it has both like analog and digital features, which is kind of fun. I kind of like that too, because the digital interface has a lot of useful features such as a world time, and I can go through that. So right now we're just on the normal time, so it gives you it's 5:52, and then it's got a running seconds there, but you can go through, and so I have the world time. You have several different time zones. I believe it's around 40 around the world. So right now I'm in Minnesota. I'm actually back from medical school for a week, just on a week vacation. So, yeah, so I'm on the Minnesota time, and Chicago time rather, and you can cycle through those different options. So New York time, it doesn't change the hands on the watch. It just tells you like what the time is below. So we're just going through different time zones here, Buenos Aires. So now I'll change to the next feature I want to just quickly display. So you have a stopwatch here, and it's pretty easy to use. You just start using the start button, stop again using the start button, and then reset with the adjust. And it's very simple to use. You can turn the like beep sound on and off. So that's something useful. I kind of like the beep sound, so I kept that on, but that is something you can customize. And then you have a timer. You've got alarms. You can set up to 5 daily alarms. I don't really have any set right now, but it's pretty easy to do. And then now we're back to the time zones. Additionally, you have a day feature on the dial. It's really kind of in a cool looking sub dial. And then also to set the watch, you hold down the adjust until you hear a beep. I'm not going to go into how to set the watch. It's kind of a long process, but it's sort of a challenge from when you first do it, but after that, I'm pretty used to it now. But one other thing I want to get into, this watch does have a double LED light, so you can see that. We're in a bright room here. It's very easy to see when you're in the dark. But in addition to that, you have luminous hands, but the only hands that are that have lume are the center hands, not the day hands or any of the indices. I kind of wish they put them in the indices, but they evidently decided not to. So that is one thing that I kind of wish on this watch. But all in all, I think it's very, very functional. And again, what you're really paying for here is the design. I mean, my friends were shocked when I said that this was a $200 watch. They thought it was a lot more expensive. I think because they're used to seeing the royal oak on the wrists of celebrities and other people they follow. So this is a really nice watch, and it's not even an homage. It's a G-Shock. So I think it's great. I just love the modern, unique design. So I think that pretty much anybody would be happy to get a hold of this. And I look forward to wearing it going forward. Getting into some of the other features, diameter, it's 44 millimeters. There is a GMS 2100 that is around 40 millimeters. It's a little bit smaller, same design though. I went for the bigger one, seems to be more desirable. And just the bigger size kind of works better for me. But all in all, both of them are fine. It's just it's a great simple watch. I mean, there's not really anything that they could have really messed up with the watch. The strap is fine. I believe it's made of urethane. It's not the highest quality. It's not like a Breitling rubber strap, but again, you're paying $200. The Breitling strap would cost more than this watch, I think. I can't remember if it's either $150 or $200 for a Breitling rubber strap, but nonetheless, it's still very comfortable. It's better than like some of the other rubber straps you'll get on like a lower end Casio. But all in all, I think that like an MDV 106, that's one that has definitely a worse rubber strap than this. Great watch, but it's a worse rubber strap. All in all, again, I really like this piece. I'm really happy with the purchase. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. There are other color options for this. There's one with a red dial. There's one that's kind of blue all around, and then a green one. To me, it seems like this one and the green one are probably the most popular, but I think that all of them looked really great in person. I saw yesterday, I didn't see the one with the red dial, but I saw the blue dial version and the green dial version in person. Both of those looked great. I just preferred this color scheme. And this watch is really gonna, for me, I can't really wear my Submariner to like medical school. I'm in kind of a rough area in Arizona. And then also it's just kind of like, people could get the wrong idea if they didn't know that I was just like, whoops. That's why you buy a G-Shock, folks. People could get the wrong idea if I was going to med school wearing a really expensive watch. If they didn't know, like, I have a lot of background in watches and a lot of knowledge about them, and it's really more about collecting. I mean, I'm kind of leery about even wearing my expensive watches in public for that reason. I'd rather just kind of tinker with them at home. But all in all, I think that this is just going to be a great watch just to bring to medical school. Looks great. Isn't that expensive, and I think it'll serve its purpose. And again, you saw it's very durable, not a scratch on the thing when I dropped it just there. I didn't plan that, but I think that it got the point across. So thank you for watching this video. I'll be dropping links in the description to Continental Diamond's website and then G-Shock's website, just so you can learn more about this piece and maybe some of the other models. Again, the GMS 2100 is a great one you guys should take a look at. And I really hope you like this video. I know I haven't been posting in a while. Again, I've been at med school for the last 2 months. We'll have some videos coming out shortly though. Some that we filmed, I believe it's Continental Diamond, and I'm excited to see what you guys think about that. And I'm gonna have more breaks coming up where I'm back in Minnesota and I can go to the different stores. And we'll hopefully, one watch I really wanna review is the Breitling, the new triple date, Datora. I'm really excited to see what that looks like in person because I think it offers a lot of value. We already did the double split, or sorry, the Rattrapant version of the Premier, but the Datora is one I really want to get a hold of and see in person. I don't believe they had it at Continental Diamond when I was there yesterday. At least they didn't in the case. And the person that we deal with who kind of has access to the stuff in back wasn't there. So I'm looking forward to that in the future. So again, thank you for watching this video. I know this is kind of a long closing, but I just wanted to give you guys a brief update on kind of what's going on with the channel. And then one more big thing, last thing, I'll close on this, is I have another model coming out under my brand, Hoagland & Sons. It's a mechanical chronograph. That's all I'm going to give away thus far. And that should be coming up within the next few weeks here. I'm going to do another Kickstarter, so kind of stay tuned for that. I've learned a lot over the past 2 years in creating my own watches, so I'm excited to see what people think about what I made. Thanks for watching this video, and now we'll finally close. Thanks for supporting the channel. Like, subscribe, and share. Thank you.